Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look using the new Colourpop. Well, it's not really new because Colourpop always comes out with something like a new collection every single week. But this is the Baby Got Peach palette that they came out with, I believe, like 2 weeks ago. And I just got it and it is beautiful. So this is the look that I came up with. Everything is so peachy. The skin, like the blusher, highlight is very peachy. Of course, the eyes using the palette, and then this peachy lip combo, which I'm absolutely loving. So I also wanted to mention that there is, you know, a little bit of trouble with the glitter from this palette. So you guys will see that in case you think Sinem, it looks absolutely, then, you know, you guys will know why. Also, I am trying new lighting out today, so just bear with me. This is more warmer, so I wanted to see how it's gonna look, and if you guys prefer it, let me know. But if you prefer my other lighting in my previous videos, then let me know in the comments which one you prefer. But I am trying it out, so in case it looks a little different today, it's because I am trying out warmer lighting just to see how, you know, it looks and playing around. I'm still trying to figure everything out in terms of my equipment. So enough rambling. If you guys want to see this palette and how I created this look and how it performs, then please keep on watching. Let's jump straight into this palette. This is the Baby Got Peach palette from Colourpop, and I am so excited to be using this today. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's beautiful. It's got this gold foiling all over it. And wait till you see the inside. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen it everywhere, but that is what it looks like. It really has these beautiful peachy shades, and it also has a pressed glitter. When I saw this palette, I immediately gravitated towards it just because it's something that I don't really have in my collection. Okay, there's this fly flying around, so sorry if you see that. I don't really have a palette like this in my collection. I do have a lot of warm tones and browns, but I don't really have a peach palette apart from my Too Faced peach palette. But this is different, of course, and that pressed glitter is really calling my name. So the first shade I'm going to go into, I think, is going to be Darling, which is this really nice matte light neutral peach. Let's just go straight in. Oh my gosh, super pigmented. Just put this in the crease. Wow. Just create a diffused transition. So something like that. And then I'm going to do that on the other side. So far this is super pigmented. And this is a great palette to have now that it's autumn. These sorts of peachy shades, warm shades. Especially if you don't want something too orange, then you can use a palette like this where it's more toned down. And the blending brush I'm using is the Morphe M513. I think I'm going to go into this shade down here, which I can't say it, but I'm going to try. It's Ochre. Ochre. I don't know how everyone does it. Ochre. So don't laugh at me, but that's, you know what that word is. It's basically that shade there. So I really can't pronounce it, but I need to learn. I'm going to go into another blending brush and take a little bit of that. Okay, this one's a little bit more orange. You can see it's giving me a really nice gradient and transition, and at the same time it's pigmented. I mean, I have always loved Colourpop. It's definitely one of my favorite, more affordable brands. I think for the price that you pay for Colourpop, you get a really good quality out of their products. So now going into this shade right here, this one is called Half Baked, and I'm taking that on a flat brush, and I'm actually going to just pack this a little bit on the lid, not all over, but more so just towards the outer V. This one I would describe as almost like a milk chocolate terracotta shade. So again, taking that on a Morphe M522 and packing that on the outer lid. With the look that we have, I feel like this is calling my name more to put on the lid, and then this could be in the inner corner. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to go into Get Even. I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, using the same one. I don't need to switch brushes. And let's go into Get Even. Oh, wow. I mean, look how pretty that is, and it instantly brightens the eye. It just takes it to another level. But I'm going to go into that pressed glitter because that's what's really calling my name in this palette. Let's just go in with it with my finger. So, oh my gosh, look at that. You guys can see. Wow. Wow. I'm going to finish off the rest of my eyes a little later, but let me just go into eyeliner really quickly. Again, MAC Brush Black as always. And I'm just going to line my eyes and just do a simple wing. And then what I'm going to do is go in with another shade. And I think the shade I'm going to go into is Perky, which is almost a muted soft rose. So it's not as peachy, it has a little bit more of a pink to it. This is gonna go in my inner corner crease. Just to round everything off. Okay, this glitter is going everywhere. So what I'm noticing is that this glitter does fall off even when you're trying to blend. So it's not one of those glitters that stays put, so you probably would have to use a glitter base to really adhere it. Other than that, if you touch your eye or use another brush, it comes off instantly, and I have glitter all over the brush. So it's not one of those pressed glitters that stay on and that are really like creamy and that adhere. You definitely do have to use a base because it has a lot of fallout. It's almost like just applying loose glitter without an adhesive. So what I'm going to do is just clean up my under eyes and do concealer, powder, and then I'll be right back to finish off the rest of my eyes. So I'm just using Tarte Shape Tape to clean up now, and the shade I'm using is Light Neutral. Yeah, Light Neutral, which is a bit too dark for me, so I'm going to need to get a lighter shade. But I'm just blending this out. Now going into my RCMA translucent powder. I used this in my last video and I just rediscovered this again and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be using a little bit of that. You just need the tiniest amount because a lot pours out. And this is a great affordable translucent powder as well. So I'm just going to set that under the eyes. I'm going to go into my face powder now. The face powder I'm going to be using is my favourite, the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20. This technically is a powder foundation, but I love that it makes your skin look super smooth and even more full coverage. So my camera just cut off as I was doing everything, so I'm really sorry about that you guys didn't get to see the blusher and bronzer. So the blusher and bronzer I just used was the KKW Beauty bronzer in Contour 1, which I believe is called Light Tan, and it's just this one right here. So I used that as my contour, and then for blusher I used the Tarte Amazonian Clay blusher in Captivating, which is a really nice peach, so of course ties in with the palette and everything. So this one, if I can get it open, is a really nice peach. So I used that on the cheeks. And then for highlighter, I just used the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. I'm not really sure of the name, it doesn't have it on the back, so I'll have that listed below, but it's a beautiful highlighter. So that was all I did for my face. I just used those 3 products, and then I'm going to go into the lower lash line and inner corner now. So for my inner corner, I'm just going to get my pencil brush. This is a nice light peach, and we're just going to see what it does. Just put that in the inner corner. So that's what it looks like, the inner corner. And then this side. I'm going into my lower lash line, taking the same eyeshadow brush I used earlier. I'm going into Half Baked and just popping that on the lower lash line. Taking my MAC Extended Play Perm Me Up Lash. This one is new. I'm just going to put that on the lower lashes and top lashes. For my waterline, I'm just going to be using a brown eyeliner. This one is stunning. Look at that. Really pretty brown, and it has a tiny bit of a sheen to it. So it's really going to make brown eyes stand out. So if you do have brown eyes, brown eyeliner makes brown eyes stand out. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. So this one is Teddy by MAC. And I'm just going to put that in the waterline. And this is really going to bring all the colours together. And it's going to open up the eyes and just do something to it, take it to another level. So I love using brown eyeliner in looks like these. So this is what the look is looking like, and I absolutely love it. I'm not going to add false lashes, I'm just going to leave it like that. Now, of course, I will say that the glitter kind of ruined it just because it's falling everywhere. And I haven't even touched it, and you can see it's just kind of a mess. So not really keen on the glitter in this palette, where everything else was absolutely beautiful and they blended really well. So now we're going to go into lips, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't use a peachy lipstick or lip gloss. So the perfect combo, I've got powder everywhere. The perfect combo is these two. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss, and this one is in Peach-sicle, peach everything, just perfect for the look. And then we're going to be using the Sephora Lip Cream in 74, which is also a peach. So these two together is going to give us a really, really nice peachy look. So let me just go straight into it. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's crazy how there's so many different tones of peach or of orange, because this almost looks really orange. So as beautiful as this is, it's a little too stark. So I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Peach Lip Gloss and see what it does. Oh my gosh, it smells heavenly. Wow, that might be my new favourite combo. Oh my gosh. So if you guys really enjoyed the video, I absolutely love this palette. The only downside to it was that pressed glitter. As you can see, it kind of ruined the look a tiny bit because it's falling everywhere. You do have to use a base underneath, but apart from that, this is a beautiful, beautiful palette, and absolutely love how everything blended. So if you guys really enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. And I think that is it from me. And apart from that, I'll see you guys all in my next video.